Hello Live Wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and today it's Tip Tuesday. Today I'm going to test out some economy wires that I bought on Amazon. These are two wires I've never tried before. This is Benecrete, which is permanently colored copper wire. And then the other one I bought is this Panda Hall, which is aluminum wire. Keep in mind aluminum wire is quite a bit cheaper, but it just has different properties. I'll be comparing these wires to my favorite artistic wire, and then there's also the para wire, which is the same tarnish resistant copper wire. So the Panda Hall wire comes in a set of 10. They're 16 feet each roll, and the total is 160 feet of wire at the current cost of $12.49 on Amazon, which ends up being about 7 cents a foot. The colors are quite nice, although the silver and the gold wire aren't as nice as the para wire and the artistic wire. The silver looks a little bit cheap in the Panda Hall wire, whereas the artistic wire, it's a much nicer silver. Same goes for the gold. The gold is very yellowy, whereas the gold in the para wire and also the artistic wire is a much nicer, more authentic looking gold. This wire is very soft. You can see it's super soft. It would be good for more decorative things, accents, that type of thing. We can just try to make a ring with it. Here's our ring cone, and we'll just wind it around. I'm not sure if the color would come off on your finger. I wouldn't make rings to sell with this wire. We can just bend it up, and we can just wind this around here. Bring this one down around here. And say you want to do a spiral, I just take this little ring display cone here. I'm going to bring this one around here, hold this in place. This is my favorite way to make spirals, is I just do like a little cone shaped spiral like that, and then we can do this one the opposite way. Bring this one around. You can see it's super soft, this wire. Not recommended for rings that you're going to sell, but just to show you how the wire works, we'll just clip the end there, and then we can take the end with the round pliers, bend it around, bring it in a little bit. Same on this side, bend it in, bring it in a little bit, and then we can just push that one in. Super soft. And this side too, we're just going to push it in a little bit. This would be a lovely ring to do with thicker wire, but just to show you guys how it works. So we're going to bring this one in here, push that down a little bit. You can just push it down here. Trouble with aluminum wire is you can't really hammer it either. It's very fragile, but it's super fun if you're just playing around with the wire and want to practice. It's a very economical wire. So the Benecrete wire, I bought 2 rolls in a bundle. The total was 66 feet. It ends up being about 22 cents a foot at the current price of $15.09 for the 2 rolls. You can see the gold color isn't that nice. If you compare it to the para wire, which the color is very similar with the artistic wire, the Benecrete wire is very yellow, so honestly I wouldn't recommend the gold. It's not a very nice color. The silver is nicer. It's more of a kind of a white silver color. I still prefer the artistic wire color wise. It's very subtle, but this one to me looks like better quality. But we're going to try this and see how it works for the ring. We'll take our ring cone. Same as before, we'll just wind it around a couple of times. This wire feels already a little soft to me. Just bring it around that way. You can bend that up on an angle, put it back in there. We're just going to wind that one around here and then bend that one up. And then we can do our spiral. So we're going to take this one, wind it around a few times, and then the same on this one. Towards the other direction, wind it around a few times, and then we'll just clip the end, take our round pliers, bend that end right in to close the gap, push it in a little bit, can kind of twist it around and push it in. It's quite soft. and then same on this side. Hold the end, rotate your wrist here, just pull it in, just bring this in. I have a few videos on how to do spirals. I can link those up below as well. Push that in, just flatten it out a little bit, put it back on the ring cone, bring it in. This one you could tap a little bit with a rawhide mallet. Be careful not to scratch it, just go gently with it, but that would harden it up a little bit, but it is still a little bit soft. So now let's compare it with my favorite artistic wire. And then that makes a super cool ring. We compare the rings, you'll see like this one with the aluminum is way too soft. I would not use that to make rings. The Benecrete one isn't bad. It is, even though it's 20 gauge, it is thinner than that. So it is an economy wire. I wouldn't count on it for doing the rings, but the artistic wire, my favorite wire, is holding up and it looks beautiful. Now, if you are making rings to sell, my best recommendation would be to use sterling silver wire. You can also use Argentine silver wire, which is a lot like sterling silver, except it tarnishes less. In the past, I've bought my Argentine silver wire on Etsy. If you're making a ring like this, I would go for the half-hard sterling or Argentine silver. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live and when I post new videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.